A minimalist lifestyle is not for everyone, and I don't think I'll ever be a minimalist in the true sense of the word. But I've found value in many minimalist habits, and in this video, I'll share with you just 10 of them. I use mainly natural and eco-friendly cleaning solutions like vinegar, baking soda, and dish soap. I use white vinegar and water to clean my floor, and I add a few drops of an essential oil like tea tree oil. And then to clean my cupboards, I use more or less the same solution with a bit of dish soap. I also add white vinegar to my washing machine while doing my laundry. My beauty and self-care routine is also quite minimal. I tend to use the same products all the time once they're working for me. Recently, I found that my skin got drier than usual, so I added a face oil and some CeraVe products. On mornings, I apply the face oil followed by a moisturizer with SPF 30, and on evenings, I use the same face oil followed by a retinol cream. The only makeup I use every day is a lipstick or even a lip balm. But that's about it. I try to use products that are as natural as possible. So when I'm heading to the beach, I apply some coconut oil to my skin. And that's the same coconut oil that I use for cooking. Sometimes I replace it with a moisturizer, usually one with coconut oil. I'm an island girl. Sometimes I also use a natural moisturizer with essential oils that my cousin makes. I love the smell of lavender and peppermint oils. My hair is pretty much wash and go. I add some leave-in conditioner, Jamaica black castor oil, and a bit of moisturizer. I simplify my meals by meal planning, meal prepping, and using minimal ingredients. Breakfast is usually oats. Sometimes I vary the recipes a bit. So this week it might be baked oats, next week it might be overnight oats, and the following week it might be an oat smoothie. I usually eat lots of fruits, vegetables, nuts, seeds, and whole grains. For lunch, I'll have quinoa, brown rice, or some root vegetables like sweet potato or cassava, manioc. And I'll add beans or peas with some other form of vegetables. Some days I'll have a quinoa salad with chickpeas. At other times I'll have a quinoa and broccoli salad, or sometimes I'll have quinoa with roasted veggies. I always try to add some nuts and seeds to my meals, so my quinoa salad usually has either pistachios or almonds, pumpkin seeds, or sunflower seeds. I also try to have lots of green, leafy, and cruciferous vegetables, so almost every day I'll have a smoothie that includes spinach or kale. A few times a week, I also add some fish like salmon and sardines to up my healthy fats. And of course, when avocado is in season, that's one of my favorites. My only form of entertainment at the moment is my laptop. So it's my stereo, my television, my PlayStation, and I also use it for social media. I used to have a TV, stereo, and desktop computer, but I didn't bring any of those with me to Tobago. So it's just me and my laptop. I've decluttered my digital life a whole lot. I've unfollowed those social media accounts that didn't add value, and I've muted all my WhatsApp groups. I no longer receive any notifications on my phone, not even emails. I have certain times when I check my emails unless I'm expecting something urgent. Not having all those notifications and beeps helps me to focus on my work without the distractions. I haven't watched news in years unless it's something I'm particularly interested in. Of course, if something serious happens, I'll still hear about it from a friend or from social media highlights. I used to watch the news before, but there's so much violence both locally and internationally that I found it quite depressing. I feel so much more at peace when I'm not constantly bombarded by negative news. My spending is more mindful and intentional, especially when I have to make a big purchase. I think of whether I really need it, or if it will add value to my life, or if there's a substitute I could use. I also keep a wish list, and that helps me avoid impulse purchases. I prefer to invest in experiences rather than things. I don't buy any decorative household items. I still have a few that were gifted to me, but now I only buy things that I need and that I can use. I've incorporated some mindfulness practices into my daily life, like deep breathing and mindful walking. When I can, I also take a few breaks during the day to check in with myself, rest, and reflect. Task batching is about grouping similar tasks so you save on time and increase your productivity. In last week's video, I spoke about how I pay my bills on a Monday. It means that if a bill comes in on Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday, I simply batch them and pay them the following Monday. I find it a lot more practical than having to log into my account every day to pay just one bill. When you batch your tasks, you avoid what is known as context switching, where you switch between unrelated tasks. Have you ever tried task batching? It's a real time saver. A really important one is gratitude. Being content with who you are and what you have. Knowing that your possessions don't make you any better or worse than anyone else. You are valuable because you exist. You don't need to hold on to any possessions that are no longer serving you. You are enough just as you are. Tell me, are you an aspiring minimalist? Did any of my habits resonate with you? Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you. See you soon. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. See you soon.